Hello awesome people, welcome back to Software Inc. where we're heading towards the end of this season. We had an unfortunate little, I guess, bug we should say. I'm not sure if it's the game itself or if it's because of the mods that I'm using. One of the mods, it tends to do the same thing apparently. Some of you guys in the comments have helped me out. But yeah, the goal is to do, I had a big rant on this in the last episode. The goal is basically to release Hipbone for our fourth antivirus and try to make it outstanding because if we take a look at our software, we can see that the last two were both outstanding. And so we want to go for 3 outstanding products in a row. Hopefully we can release it today. Whilst I'm talking, I'm actually going to play the game because we don't have that much to do right now. We don't have that much to control. We're basically just waiting. But what we're trying to do here is finish this up and then get the new season. We did a beta review. It hasn't been that long since we last tried it. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. My voice is a little bit crackly. That might be better. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna do some education, Amateus. You're gonna do designer. Okay, so we're gonna go into a new season of Software Inc., making sure that all is fixed, because if you haven't noticed, if you weren't here before, all the prices have been bugged basically. The highest retail price ever is $19 for actually a fairly new 2D editor, but it's basically nothing. So it's really hard to make money in this game world, and it apparently has to do something with the mod I'm using. I'm hoping we can still use the mod, but I have to find a way. Our subsidiary is running out of money again. But yeah, I'm hoping to find a way to make sure that we can get into the new season, get the right prices, but still have the experience mod, because I like the fact that we're having real life names. I like the fact that we could, that we are designing Skyrim here, although it's called Star Skyrim, but that doesn't matter. Assassin Layer, like that's cool. But also stuff like Zelda. We did that before, Fable. Just recognizing these names is very cool. And I also had to talk about another thing here. I've said it a few times in the last few videos, but thank you guys so much for the massive feedback on the series, but also especially the first few episodes got a lot of views, a lot of likes, and you guys have been killing it, which is very, very cool. And another sort of bit of history in the making for me, a long time ago actually, I set up a Patreon page, not really expecting that I ever would get any patrons, because I never would have expected that the channel would outgrow like 100 subscribers at that point, because to be honest, I never thought we would get to like 20 subscribers. At that point, I set up the Patreon page. We were at like almost 100 subscribers, but I never thought it would be bigger than that. And here we are going towards 1,000, hopefully. And just before I start recording this video, I'm gonna do some education first. But just because before I started to do this video, I got an email that someone pledged to be a patron, and that someone is Attack25, or 25 Attack, sorry, I should say. Who also made a very, very cool music bot for our Discord server. So if you're not in the Discord server yet, the link is down in the description. Go in there and we're gonna have some fun all together. We're gonna talk about games. You can give me ideas about Software Inc., for instance, or other series on the channel, other games to play, and listen to some very cool music with the newly designed music bot, especially for the server. So thank you so much. But yeah, thanks to 25 Attack, who is my first patron on the Patreon page. So, I can't really believe that, I actually got a patron. I never thought that would happen. And a lot of you guys probably don't even know that I have a Patreon page. The link is down in the description of every video since I had it, but I never really talk about it. And that is because it feels to me, if you're talking about your Patreon page on a YouTube video, it feels like you're asking for money, and that's not what I'm trying to do. That's really not what I like to do. I don't ask for money. And this guy I never talked to him about the Patreon page. I'm pretty sure he didn't probably watch a video where I talked about the Patreon page, because there's like only one on the channel, and that's pretty old. But whilst I'm talking, I actually have to keep an eye on this. We have to probably do some more marketing. But yeah, what I did was basically never really talked about it, and I just had the feeling, if you guys want to help me out financially a little bit, because it's very small. I mean, the smallest donation you can do is a $1 donation per month, I think, which is basically, for most people, basically nothing. And it looks amazing. Yeah, it hasn't been that long since we last started. Yeah, but we got a few more followers, which is very good. We got another boost. 25,000 we should be able to reach, I think. But yeah, like I said, I never really talked about the Patreon page. But this might, I need to thank Attack 25 Attack. I'm keep saying it the other way around, but I need to thank him because he's the first one, and that's massive. I'm really happy. To be honest, I had to go and look at the Patreon page. I had to re-log in because I haven't been there for quite a while. But yeah, he's gonna get some big thank yous, some big shout outs, and some future votes in stuff that we do. So if you are interested in that, if you want to help me out financially, but our lamp broke, we need to fix that. Yeah, you see, we need financial aid because no, I'm just kidding. Everything in my house is working fine, at least to my knowledge. But no, if you want to help me out financially a little bit to help me out to keep making these videos, that would be amazing. The thing is, most people don't realize that YouTube is more than just time and effort. I mean, I have been doing this for almost 3 years now. I think, Lisa Matthews, you're gonna get educated. Yeah, almost 3 years now, and you're gonna do 3D because we need a specialist in that. And I'm not at 1,000 subscribers. I've never made any money from YouTube. Never. I put in a lot of time, a lot of effort, and I love doing it. I'm not complaining here, so don't worry. I'm definitely not complaining. I would have done the same thing if we were at like 50 subscribers right now. I don't really care. I probably still do it because it's just fun to do. But it's not only time and effort. You have to buy the games that you want to play for your channel, and sometimes it's not only the games that you would normally buy for yourself. Sometimes you also have to go with you have to make that sort of idea of you have to have that idea of what should we do. Should we go for a game that's really hot right now that fits the channel and that I'm normally not sure that if I would buy it? And sometimes it's really good because sometimes you buy the game, it works out on the channel, and you also tend to really like it. The perfect example for that for me was Airport CEO. I was not sure if I was gonna buy it. Then I saw that this has potential on the channel. Oh, by the way, our research is actually getting pretty far. But yeah, I saw that it could have potential on the channel. I decided to buy it and to play it, to take the time and effort. And yeah, it really worked out. A lot of people subscribed because of it. A lot of people liked the videos, still love the videos. The season is just over. The 6th season already. Although, to be fair, some of the seasons we did not finish because, I had some troubles in real life. But yeah, it was a good thing. But, you have to pay for all that stuff. You have to pay for, you're going to do support because we need support. We need a lot of support. We're missing all of our tickets, basically. But yeah, a lot of people do not realize that if you want to have, if you want to grow on YouTube, you also have to put in money. You have to buy a good microphone. Yeah, you can just delete these 2 designing deals, basically. We don't have to design them even further. So we can take a new one, take some more money. Okay, Mac 2. That's an operating system. That's pretty cool. We're going to design Mac 2, sure, accept. And we're also going to design Everwars, sure. Wait, what? Okay, apparently Everwars, the deadline was already done, I guess. Armin Roberts, educate. You are going to be educated in audio. Oh, you have audio full. So, you know what, in that case, go to 2D. Sure. Well, what was the... Oh, yeah. You have to buy good stuff to make it on YouTube. I mean, if you have a crappy microphone, like I did before, most of the videos have been deleted, by the way, where I used that, because it just wasn't good enough. The quality of the audio wasn't good enough. It was really, like, robotery, like, sound, really crappy, basically, and you couldn't really understand what I was saying, which, of course, is not a good thing. So I had to, buy a new microphone, and a good microphone costs quite a lot of money. I then had to buy a pop filter to make it a little bit better even, and you know, that's what some people don't understand, and therefore I am really glad that 2.5 attack actually pledged, and it's not a big commitment in that sense, but I'm very glad that someone actually took their effort to do that, and is helping me out financially a little bit, because it's not much, of course. I don't want you guys to give me like a lot of money per month. I don't really feel like that's fair. We're gonna do one more press build, by the way, before we're gonna release it in the next day. But yeah, I feel like that's not fair. So I'm really grateful for anyone who just gives a little bit, because I can assure you that all that money that I will make in the future, maybe, if it's from you or if it's from YouTube or whatever, is going to go back into the YouTube channel. So it's going to go back to buying the games we want to play on the channel, buying a better microphone, buying better editing software, maybe even like that sort of stuff. It hasn't been that long. Okay, they're not nagging about, you know, they really need the attention, so that's good. So we have basically to the end of today to max out our followers and then release it. That's what we can do. How long are our teams working? Until 17. Okay, so about 16 we have to release it. Our research is almost done, which is very, very cool. I'm anxious to see how the patenting system now works with the law enforcement and everything. Royal Terry, you're going to be educated. You're going to be good at support. Yep. And we are going up. We are going up. That is very nice. And we're getting closer to the end of the season. I had a long talk about Patreon and all that stuff, but I had to really express my thanks for not only 2.5 attack, but also all the other guys that are just joining here. Levi, you're going to be a better programmer for, yeah, sure, 2D. So yeah, I had to express all the thanks, because I had a rough time, and you know, this is, I'm really back now. I have been uploading 5 times a week for over 2 months, I think now, which I now, and I still feel great. I still feel like I have the time to do this. I have fun doing it. I have energy to do it, and those are the main things basically. To do. Okay, we're late. I was talking and I totally missed the release. Okay, that's not good. No, we still have a lot of followers. I shouldn't be talking. Normally I'm quite concentrated on what we're doing here. I'm quite focused, but are we ordering copies? Yes, we are ordering copies, and we're gonna go for 100,000, because I think it should be pretty good. Probably should have taken a look at that first, but yeah. You know what? Let's see. Hipcatchimal 4, Hipcatchimal 2. We're gonna cancel support here. You're not really gonna help us out much, so 17,000. Yeah, we're still gonna do this. We missed a lot because we're basically not able to fix the bugs, which is annoying. It's unavoidable because we did some very good marketing with the press builds. Now let's check what it is. It is. Wait. What? It's great. Oh my god, we missed it. It's not outstanding. But we inherited all the stuff from Global. So I was talking, I probably missed it. They probably went bankrupt. Let's check this out. Did they? Yeah, they're gone. So we got their assets basically. We got their assets. Which means that we now own like Adobe Edits. It's not bad. We can keep it around. It made some money. Well, not really, but you know, this one made money. That's one the newest one. It was great. It's still selling a little bit, I guess. We will see. We will see. So, Hipcatchimal 4, it's great. So not 3 outstanding in a row. That's too bad. But we're going to see how it goes. We're going to see if it sells. And that's basically going to be the end of our journey here. So this could be, very well be the last episode, actually. Review. So it's a sequel to the highly regarded, but it isn't as good. Yeah, we know. It's a nice, well-priced product. Okay, so that is fine. It's overdue on losing the amount. We already did that. So Hipbone 3 is still selling. Hipcatcher. You know what? I'm gonna sell these titles. We're not really gonna do anything with it. So trade IP to a subsidiary. No. Well, okay, maybe yes. We don't have a subsidiary. Why can't we sell it? Normally, you would be able to sell. You were able to sell these things. Sell like the rights to produce it, basically. We're also almost done on research. Oh, we're done on research! You have finished researching system, and the 1984 tech level will now be available for future development projects. The technology has already been researched by a competitor, however, and cannot be oh. So that's how it works. Okay. Okay, so we can patent it, but now we can maybe see who did that. So system 1984, it says no owner. That's annoying. Okay, but at least we saw a blimp or a little blimp of what could happen. Hipcatchmo 4, you are selling. You're not making a profit yet, but we will make a profit soon, hopefully. But yeah, this is going to be the last episode then, guys, of this Sulfur Inc. series. We're going to start over with Sulfur Inc. straight away. Like I said, we had a kind of a bug which was annoying for the rest of the season. I'm still glad with what we have been achieving here, but, you know, don't miss out on the next season. We're going to start off with it right away, next week, basically. Yeah, so that's basically. I want to thank you all for watching the entire season. We're not done yet. We're gonna play a little bit more because we haven't hit the 20-minute mark. So we're gonna see how it does a little bit better. Basically, it's still making a profit, so it's definitely not bad. We put in a lot of money by ordering those copies, by the way. We're still putting in some money for this. This is almost done. We have some more designing deals, which we should probably focus on. We can accept this one and that one. Not even sure what we're designing, but that's okay. A console operating system and RPG game. Okay, sure. Sure. That's totally fine. Let's see, how is it how is it selling now? It's still made a nice profit in the past month. We should, in time, we should definitely get the money. We should definitely make a profit of it. We still have 40,000, I should say, in stock. The only thing is we can't really fix bugs. That's annoying. So basically, if you want to fix bugs from the start, you have to really have a good service team, which means you have to go for highly skilled ones, which means you have to pay a higher wage, which probably also means that they're a bit older at the start. I liked by Sulfur Inc. What I really liked about it was hiring all 20-year-olds, 20 to 25-year-olds, and then training them up to what I wanted them to be. You can still do that, but now it has a far bigger impact on your actual products, which is it's kind of realistic, but not entirely. You also have some 20-year-olds that are very good at their job, very talented. They need to learn a little bit, but they're just very, very good at what they do, better than some of the 40-year-olds that have been working in the field for like 20 years. The problem with it is that this game doesn't really show that. Almost everyone, below 25 is basically crap. That's basically how it is. And that's because they filter on low. If you filter for a low salary hire, basically, to hire a person, you're gonna get, mostly younger people, which is kind of realistic, but in a sense is also, they could be, because they're skilled as stated as low employment, low salary, they're also quite crap. They're lowly skilled, which is not always the case, of course. So that's one of the things that I would like to see changed a little bit. I do think it's realistic, but a little bit of change could be good. Like, for instance, that you have a guy that is really good all of a sudden as a 20-year-old or 21-year-old for a kind of low salary, because, that's also kind of age restricted a little bit, and, it's based on how much experience you have, how much training that you have. So it's kind of realistic in a way, but, I know a lot of people that are young but are very good at their job. So I don't see why we couldn't really get that. We're still creeping up with the money. We're still, I'm pretty certain we're going to get into the green at some point. But it's going to take a while because we're selling slowly and we have a really low retail price. Actually, we can change the retail price probably. What is the retail? It's $10. Okay. 10 euros, sorry. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. At some point we'll definitely get into the green. We aren't making enough money in that sense, so I'm gonna go down to 10,000 with the budget. Get an extra 5,000 out of it, basically, per month. And that is basically done then. So we're gonna see a little bit more. We're not gonna do anything else here. These guys are just sitting around doing nothing, which is kind of annoying, but you know, that's just how it goes right now. Normally, of course, I would give them straight away another designing task to design the new antivirus and work on that. But what are they doing? What are they working on? They're actually working on marketing? Oh, wow, okay. They're helping doing marketing. I never expected that, but that's okay. Still making money, but not as much. So, yeah, I think it's time to say goodbye to this season. Guys, I want to really thank you all for watching this season. If you made it to this episode, then thank you so much. You're awesome. Hopefully you can get a few more likes out of there by clicking the button, of course, and helping me out a little bit more. And of course, you know, I'm very excited for next season. We're hopefully gonna do it without the pricing bug. We kind of have to, you know, see if that works. Hopefully it works. Hopefully we'll fix it. If we can't fix it in time for the next episode, it will be a little bit delayed, but that's something that you're gonna find out eventually. I can't really say anything about that now. So guys, I hope you have liked the last episode of this. I will see you back in a new season, hopefully. And as always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome, and thanks for watching.